Everybody, how are you doing? The Shiba Inu Land, your home for your crypto fix, would like to extend a warm welcome to you. You can call me Ripple Van Winkle, your host. I really hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. The 16th of February is a Friday. The weekend is arrived, guys and gals. For me, this weekend is a long weekend. A regular payday on Friday would have been the only thing that could have made today any more enjoyable. But if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't believe that to be the case. Next week, I believe it will be. The previous assertion has to be checked by me. However, do you know, there is a possibility that I will be in an even better mood if I do log in and check to see whether there is a paycheck that has been sent to the old bank account. However, the fact that it is a 3-day weekend makes me much more enthusiastic than I already was. It is not a paid vacation. Whatever it is, I'm not going to let it misty-r the vibes because we have some incredible news to discuss with you all, folks. It would appear that the market is prepared to be opened. Always keep an eye on the entire market capitalization of cryptocurrencies. What's more essential is that you are about to experience excitement. Keep an eye on XRP as I am about to share some information with you. There is a tremendous move that is going to be made. In the late hours of yesterday evening, I received a message from one of my friends. I don't want to call him a friend, but I think he is a friend, someone I know, a whale, someone who is quite knowledgeable about the markets. There was merely 1 million XRP that he bought. Since quite some time ago, he has not purchased any XRP. During the most recent instance, in which he purchased a cryptocurrency, the item shot off and flew to the moon. Considering that he urged me to rip, it is high time that I start filling up on my XRP. One possible interpretation is that it is a sign that the bottom position has been reached and that XRP is already prepared to accelerate. In this section, I will examine a chart that displays short-term pricing statistics. You are going to enjoy what you are currently observing. The Bitcoin rise is going to be the topic of discussion, and then we will try to predict who is working together. Ripple, Swift, and Citibank are the 3 banks. I have obtained the video footage. That is going to completely blow your mind. Let's get started with a Bitcoin. Without any further delay, shall we? The price of Ethereum has dropped 0.9, reaching $2836 from $52,304 at the moment. At the moment, it has increased by 1.5 over the course of the previous 24 hours. There will be a return of both USDA and USDC to their respective dollar pegs, which is where we would like to see them XRP. It is currently in the lead with a gain of 4.35, coming in at 57 cents. People, I would love to see it. Total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $1,987 million. Don't forget that we are able to reach above and we have $2 billion. We are now in bull mode. Every single day we are getting 1 inch closer to that enchanted number. This is a significant step forward. In the event that you have not been paying attention, I would want for you to take a look at this because this is the person that Lux lines me up to deal with. It is possible that you are familiar with some of these businesses. Xi Infinity. They had a token which was worth more than $100. I told you that TDN is still going to release a token. Moreover, if you have not yet purchased it, I am at a loss to understand what you are doing because it is still in its first phases. Before we are allowed to be traded on the market, they are all sold in non-fungible tokens and have re-locked up. The selling of tokens will come to an end the following week. Once that is complete, you will be required to wait for the exchange listing and you will be able to purchase it at the price that is announced thereafter. However, this will already be a utility payment token and there will be large partnerships involved in the transaction. However, what do you notice in this place? Those of you who are familiar with Lux Lions, might I ask, who else is on this? Is Chainlink a viable option? You have it right. Can we talk about Cool Cats? They are all aware of who Cool Cats is at this point, aren't they? One of the most major non-fungible token initiatives on the Ethereum network is called Cool Cats. They were the very first project that had ever been selected to be featured in the Thanksgiving Day parade that was held by Macy's. We are working with the same group. It is the former Chief Technology Officer of Cool Cats who was responsible for bringing the... Now, Lux Lions is the one who has that deal, and for whatever reason, you do not have any non-fungible tokens hops in your possession. There are some cool cats, NFTs, and they cost $2,500 to $3,000. As of right now, there are just 165 of you that purchase Lux Lions directly from us alone. In certain instances, the floor price is 3 times this amount, and in others, it is 10 times this amount. We take XRP as well as credit cards. There are a lot of folks who tear. Listen, I am interested in participating in your initiative. Considering that I am aware of what is going to happen to the moon, I do not want to give them my XRP. You have just informed us that you are not required to pay with the credit card. It is recommended that you place your little sum wallet in the memo notes. Now I am aware of the location where the NFT should begin loading up. Additionally, in the meanwhile, I will return XRP to your wallet on the 1st of every month simply for being a legitimate holder of the cryptocurrency. Where else is this project being carried out? Is there any other project that has gained such traction? No one links below is the correct response. People, make sure you don't miss out. The most recent rally for Bitcoin is distinct because it is rising in tandem with interest rates on federal bonds and the US dollar. In spite of the fact that the dollar index and treasury yields have been relatively strong, Bitcoin has managed to achieve a rally that is in the double digits recently. According to the report, Bitcoin's most recent climb above 50,000 is in direct opposition to its track record of producing large increases, which often occur during periods of weakness in the dollar index and treasury yields. When we observe a decline in the index and the yields on the Treasury securities, we typically do not observe this. When you look at the price of Bitcoin, you notice that it is decreasing. However, this time it appears to be a bit different because Bitcoin is increasing. An analyst has suggested that there is a possibility that regions such as China and Nigeria are experiencing a safe, booming demand for Bitcoin. Since the 23rd of January, the value of Bitcoin has increased by more than 35%. As a result, the bears are being destroyed. People are killing the bears on a regular basis. And individuals are still yelling out there, ranging from $3,000 to $10,000 in Bitcoin. They have my best wishes for success. Cryptocurrency traders believe that there is a 20% probability that Bitcoin will surpass $70,000 by the end of April. People are optimistic. New all-time high will be reached before the halftime break and may even be reached. What would you think of that? In the event that this occurs, the year 2024 is going to be a year of wonder for those of us who possess cryptocurrencies. Even more, I can't wait. This is the video clip. You are going to see it in my hands. To put it another way, if you want to get your morning off to a good start, I don't know of any other technique that is more effective than doing this right here. The following information was taken from the podcast Converge. New Rails to New Worlds, developing inclusiveness, innovation, and infrastructures for global payments is presented here. The global head of payments for Swift, the head of digital asset for Citi, and finally the head of payment products for Ripple are all individuals that you have at your disposal. They are all cooperating with one another. It is somewhat peculiar, isn't it? No one could have ever imagined that this would be the situation. After you've finished listening to this, let's speak about the price chart for XRP. All right, Swift, like Kalyani, has performed. Because it plays such a significant part in facilitating the smooth operation of international organizations and financial institutions. Where does the next generation of Swift stand in terms of appearance? Are you willing to collaborate with other sorts of solutions that we have heard about, such as those proposed by Citi and Ripple, in order to effectively address these issues? It is a wonderful inquire about it. Now, before